Welcome, fellow Mooncats. This is the daily card reading for January 31st, 2023. So let's go ahead and find the card of the day. Our card of the day today is the Prince of Swords. And I'll hold that here for a moment. The Prince of Swords would be relevant to the page. And when all of the pages, when the page comes up, there's an element to it that deals with some aspect of your inner child. And the Prince of Swords particularly deals with the wounded inner child. For those of us who have had an unhappy childhood or who experienced bullying or teasing to a great extent, and we kind of absorbed those wounds, and those wounds might still be with you and affecting you in ways that you aren't consciously aware of. But the behavior that comes out of the wounding isn't your true self. It's not your original soul. And so the Prince of Swords comes up to tell you to find your inner truth, to find what your actual true values are, and what are your true convictions, not the things that other people have told you about yourself, but what do you truly know about yourself? It's very important at this time to find that true vision, because when the Prince of Swords comes in, the Prince of Swords is saying that there is an incoming message of great import. So this is a message that is going to challenge you in some way. So this would be sudden and surprising information. And this is information that is going to indicate a sudden change that is profound. It's going to have a big effect on your whole life. This is going to be a time where being authentic to yourself and communicating clearly and truthfully is very important. It's important at this time to represent who you truly are and not who the wounds have made you believe you are. And so now is a good time to consider, and it is difficult shadow work, but it's time to consider today, how have the wounds of your childhood affected your adult behavior? You may want to sit with an open journal. I often advise this, and I often use this as a tool myself. Just sit in front of an open journal. It doesn't matter if you just scribble, sketch, or write, whatever comes to mind. But stay focused on this thought of what happened to you when you went to school, what happened to you at home. How did that change or affect your original soul? And can you heal these wounds and return to who you originally are and honor your true self? Because this is what the Prince of Swords is really asking you to do. So today's card brings us a heavy challenge, but it is a heavy challenge with great rewards, because now you can go forward mindful of these effects from the wounds, mindful of how to heal them, and mindful of your behavior, that you can always live truthfully and authentically in who you are. And when you can do that, you'll find yourself much happier with who you are. You'll find yourself living happier, feeling happier, embracing a happier life, because the dissatisfaction comes from not being able to express your truth. This Prince of Swords tells us, be fearless, be courageous, stand before the unknown and look it straight in the eye, because you're ready to confront this. This card has two elements in it, and that's earth and air. And so the combination of those two elements has another indication, which is taking the airy, magical ideas in our mind and bringing them into the earth in an actual way. So this is a card where we're beginning to manifest. And because we are beginning to manifest, the energy that we bring into that affects the outcome of the manifestation. And this is why right now it's also an important time. No more procrastination. Right now is the important time to consider those childhood wounds and how they have affected you, because you don't want them to carry forward into your manifestation. And you don't want negative aspects of yourself to carry forward into the manifestation. And just remember that the shadow, the negative aspects, they belong to you, but they're not natural to your true self. So you can forgive yourself for those aspects that have come out in a result of the wounds. And you can rejoice to know that your original self is something that you love and like and want to actually express. So this is a great opportunity for healing and growth, but it is going to require you to face the challenge. So I also want to look at the context of this card over the last few daily readings we've had. And it's like we've been beating that drum of preparing to manifest. And now we're in this final stage of the preparation, which is this challenging work and the beginning of taking this idea, what you want to manifest, out of the air, out of your mind, and into the earth in an actualization. So this is an exciting challenge too, even though it's a difficult one. And I urge you to find some time today to sit down with that thought and consider. There isn't the happiest childhood in the world will still have wounds. Nobody gets through life unscathed. So whatever those wounds may be, whatever your soul has taken to heart, there's validation in that. If you hurt, then your hurt is valid. So never dismiss or disregard it because as unimportant, just because it was some small thing that happened as a child. If it's in your memory, then those emotions are still strong, and it's okay to confront that. It's okay to look at those harsh emotions and see why they are there. You might find that there's more profound context when you examine it. So there's actual shadow work happening. And if you can do that today and clear your mind, and you're going to find yourself feeling excited about the future, excited about what you can bring into the world. And so it's worth it. Even though the work may be painful, even though it may be difficult, don't procrastinate, because it's worth it to do it. There's a good reward on the other end. That's our card for today, so thank you for watching. I always appreciate my viewers. And in fact, I would very much like to offer you personal readings. There is a link in the description below to my Calendly page. The Calendly page is the only way that I'm doing personal readings at the moment. And so if you are interested, go ahead and follow the link there, and you'll see all the instructions on how to sign up for a reading. For now, I just appreciate your viewership and your support, and I hope to catch you in the next video.